Steve.
Welcome back, and what? Happy Saturday night.
Happy
Chit
Saturday
Chat.
night Chit Chat.
Oh, nice.
I thank you for those of you who are willing to wait for another night.
Yeah.
Work has been back and forth, and it's juggling one job with another, basically. So getting out a certain number of videos is the goal, but having them be on a predictable schedule is less likely at present.
At the present time. Yeah, like yesterday, I didn't even get in until 6 o'clock, and you were on the road and rushing all day. And then, so I was like, you know what, let's slow down a little. Take a little time just for ourselves. Like, no filming, no editing, no cooking, no cleaning, no, like, just slow down for a second. Because, I mean, admittedly, we both actually haven't been 100% the last few weeks. I just haven't felt right,
No,
you know.
we've just been kind of plugging along.
Yeah.
Mostly. So,
But yeah, thank you. We got a few messages saying, you know, that you switched up the content a little bit, postponed things. Is everything okay? It was really nice of you.
Thank you for thinking
of
of
us.
us. We're
But
good.
We're good. We are.
We're in somewhere that's manageable.
Yeah.
And we're not unhappy, and we're well enough to make videos. So how bad could it be?
And we'll keep up our 4 videos a week. It's usually, you know, Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
Which is nice because the Thursday night video, that is my late night. Like, I'm not done with work until 7 o'clock. And it's usually Steve will try
It's usually people try it, which can be labor intensive.
Yeah, it can be a little more involved, so that allows us to, if we don't get a head start on it, we could do it for Friday then. It gives a little extra time. And then do a chit chat like tonight on Saturday.
Exactly.
Or we can even swap it and do a chit chat on a Thursday, and then do a Steve will try it on a Friday. You know what I mean.
We'll figure it out. So did anybody else have an earthquake in the last couple?
Anybody?
Oh my God. So we're up on the East Coast, northeast corner of the country, and there was apparently it was at 10:30 in the morning. It was like a 4.8 earthquake under Huntington County, like South Jersey is where the epicenter was, or somewhere down there. And we felt it. I was at my office, and like when a big heavy truck goes by your house, like right by your house, that's what it sounded like, just one quick boom. And you hear one person, did anyone else feel that? I felt it, did you hear that? Right onto Google, it wasn't even news yet, 5 minutes later. Earthquake strikes New Jersey, felt up through Pennsylvania and whatever. But
it was, I'm like wondering if I was going like nuts or not. It was like, I didn't hear it like you did, but it was like that
wobbly, like,
what happened, you know?
I was high the last time I felt like that.
Yeah, right. Oh my gosh.
And then everyone broke into a chorus of I feel the earth move under my feet.
Under my feet. Yeah.
You can see the seriousness with which we took it. When I was a kid in school, we had fire drills. We had one tornado drill or two. And we had an earthquake drill. But they were all pretty much the same. Get under your desk.
Get under your desk, yeah.
Or get in the hallway so you're not near the windows when the wind blows them in. So.
And then line up, and if it's a fire, line up and take this route out, and then everyone had to be counted.
I remember your first year that you started to integrate into my life. It was like 2011, and you were getting treatment nearby, halfway house treatment, and I was living with my parents.
Oh yeah.
And in the same year, we had an earthquake, a flood. What was the other thing we had? There was something else.
Was that a hurricane that started that?
I think it was a hurricane that we had a low.
I wish I could remember the exact year.
It was 2011. I want to say it was towards the summer going into fall, but yeah, that was the last time I'd been in an earthquake.
That was crazy.
That I felt.
I felt that one too. I was working at a bakery. Yeah. And we had all those metal shelving, you know, lining a big long hallway that went into the big area where the big ovens were. And I was at the end of it, and they went like this. Yeah. You know, and we're like, what the heck's going on? It was crazy. Yeah. That was right on the heels of the flood. Yeah. I mean,
which was caused by the hurricane.
Yeah. So I had never experienced anything like it. Was like a war zone. I was living hop, skip, and a jump from here in Wilkes-Barre, and I remember I walked down to the bridge,
the Market Street Bridge,
Market Street Bridge,
over the Susquehanna River.
It was to the top.
To the top of
all the floodgates up. It was really something else. If I can find some pictures, I'll put them here. It was really something
Everyone always says, Agnes. We had a hurricane in
that was in the 70s, right?
Yeah. Agnes. And Agnes wasn't a strong storm, but when it landed over this area, it kept spinning for days. It didn't get pushed out of the way. So it just kept dropping rain and rain. So, but the earthquake that we had then, I was home, I was not well. And by what? Well, I mean, I was guzzling Listerine. And I thought there was an earthquake. Well, can you trust me? So I called my mom at work. I'm like, Mom, did you feel that? She's like, no. I was like, I think the house was shaking. And she's in a polite way said, you know, sleep it off.
but you were right.
I was right. And it felt again like one big bang. Then it did a rumble. It was explained to me like if you take a hammer and you hit it in a sandbox, it doesn't spread out. It just kind of stops in the sand.
Down.
But we're on top of rock that's like hitting a sheet. Yeah. So when you hit one end, it travels fast and and it doesn't really shake. It just pounds.
Yeah. Lots of interesting stuff going on. Are you ready for the eclipse?
Oh my gosh.
That's Monday.
There's a lot of folks. There's a few folks I work with who are gonna.
We're going?
They're
Yeah,
taking
me
time.
too.
They're gonna go to the eclipse because you could be within within 5 hours of here. 6
here,
hours
yeah.
of here.
Mhm.
You can go to
Yeah.
Buffalo, or you can go to
Syracuse,
Erie.
You could go over to Erie, yeah, right.
Mhm.
Ohio.
Yeah.
You can go a little further, but that should be fun to see. We're not traveling to go see it or
No.
anything, but
We'll have a partial here. The last time
we'll
we
see
had
a
the
little bit of
eclipse, it just takes a bite out of the sun.
Mm.
You know, but don't look at the sun. Please be
yeah,
wise.
be wise about that. It's real.
Look up some reputable sources of how to cover yourself and protect yourself. The little girl downstairs from us, the last time we had an eclipse, had built that cereal box with the foil mirrors so that she could go outside and look up and see it. Just be mindful.
Yeah, I would. I
And-
would too.
And I had read, though I don't know, because you guys were more, keep your pets inside, because they're going to look at it. And damage is
Oh.
damage is damage. You know, there's a certain point at when
I
it's
never
full,
thought
I
of
guess, the
that.
glasses can come off. Like when
Huh.
the wildlife starts making noise and it gets cold and quiet.
yeah.
But they said small children and pets maybe be considerate about it because they're not going to know well enough to not stare.
Interesting.
At the
I have to
sun.
look up I don't know the exact times or anything like that. I'll still look that up, but it should be, exciting. I mean, it's a rarity, you don't see it every day, that's for sure.
Not the U.S. And our next one's going to be in 20 years, and it's going to be more on the West Coast.
West Coast, that's what I read. I did read that, yeah. So that ought to be a lot of fun, huh? That'll be Monday.
We'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna try to see it. Yeah, we'll try to see it.
Yeah, well, from here,
Yeah.
I'm not going to. I had a friend online who was going out to that part of the state, and he had to stay practically in Pittsburgh, which is not in the line.
not in
right?
the lines.
But it's about 2 hours away from it.
Erie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Erie
Yeah.
is Pittsburgh's not in. Erie's like an hour and a half above Pittsburgh.
Above
travel
Pittsburgh, yeah,
time
it is.
on Lake Erie.
So he had to stay in Pittsburgh. That's the closest he could get.
Closest he could get,
for
and then he's gonna
accommodations and-
yeah.
No, I see.
Crap hotels going for $300 a night. Like,
Yeah.
way to capitalize on it.
And they even said, I heard on the news that it's actually going to give a boost to the economy too with
Yeah.
all of this. That's pretty crazy,
I
huh?
know. You shouldn't be selling Bibles. Sell glasses.
Glasses!
The
Why
eclipse.
did we think of that?
I know.
We have a quick bite for you, a rather indulgent and fun quick bite too. So chances are you probably have some candy sitting around the house, especially since Easter was last week, right? So I have one question for you. Did you ever fry a Cadbury cream egg? No? Well, that's what we're gonna do today. There's only 4 ingredients, 10 minutes. Let's do this. So the ingredients we need are 1 sheet of frozen puff pastry, which we've thawed out. We have 1 beaten egg there, some powdered sugar, and of course, our Cadbury cream eggs. And y'all, it doesn't stop there. Oh my gosh, have you ever tried one of these? Oh my gosh, it's a Reese's peanut butter cup with marshmallow. Peanut butter, chocolate, marshmallow, 3 of my we're gonna use these too. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is take our puff pastry, put it on a cutting board, and we're gonna cut it in half diagonally, like that, corner to corner, and then diagonally in half again, so we have 4 pieces. Then we're gonna cut them again, just like that, so we have 8 triangles. And then we place our unwrapped Cadbury cream egg. Yes, unwrapped. I know, I probably didn't have to say that, but I mean, you never know. You want to unwrap your Cadbury cream egg, okay? Okay. And then, starting with our top point here, we're going to roll that over and kind of stretch it a little bit until it reaches the other side, just like that. Give her a little pinch there. And then we're going to bring these sides up and over as well, like that, and then we're gonna pinch all of those little creases so we have no holes or no openings, just like that. And then we're gonna take the egg again, and we're just gonna coat it all over with just a light coating of egg. This will give us a nice golden brown and glossy color when they come out of the fryer. All right, and then, well, of course, repeat with however many Cadbury cream eggs you have. So now we're going to place our wrapped up eggs on our basket tray, which we've lined with some parchment paper there, okay? And then we're going to put it inside of our air fryer, which is preheated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to put that in there for, about 6 to 8 minutes, okay? And then you're going to want to check them around around the 4-minute mark, just check them. They're getting a little brown there. You can flip them over if you'd like, okay? Now, if you have the classic air fryer with the basket, same thing applies. Just line that with some parchment paper and put your eggs in there and fry them off the same way. And definitely you'll have to give those a turn halfway through. And you probably won't be able to do all 8 at one time, so you might have to do 2 batches if you have that classic air fryer. Ooh, okay, here we go. Let's get these babies out. Oh, look at them. Oh, my goodness. Look at them all pooped up and nice and golden brown. Okay, so all we have to do now, a powdered sugar on these babies, just like that. Oh, and then we'll put them on a nice little plate. Ooh, look at that. Don't they look good? Oh, and here, you know what? Let's cut one open to see. This egg here. Oh my goodness gracious. This is awesome. Oh, what a wonderful little treat we made today. I can't wait to dig in. Can you? And there you have it, our air-fried Cadbury cream eggs. Wow! Yeah, the kitty. I have a little kitty right here.
He couldn't help himself. We've been having fun. Oscar and I are bonding, which is nice. If I come in, he'll start making noise, like friendly noise, that I'm there. And if I start walking behind him, he runs, and he jumps up on the bed and starts singing. Because when he's on the bed, I'll pet his head, scratch his neck, scratch his kitty butt, and do all that stuff. He's this close from sitting in my lap.
Yeah.
I'm there with my chair, and he loves playing with USB cords.
He loves the cords.
So I have them all
still.
So they're all unplugged because I'm afraid he's going to take a kitty bite and he'll be a frisky, like a crunchy kitty, like from National Lampoon's on the couch. So I don't want that to happen to him. But we've been playing more, hanging out more. He's more affectionate with me, which I like because
very talkative too.
He talks a lot. I swear, he talks in response, like if we were having a conversation. He just is making cat noises in this sense of it.
Yeah.
Bandit will only speak to me once a day. When I say, "Did you like dinner?" He'll go. That's it.
Oh,
the poor baby.
Bandit. He talks to me, huh?
Yeah, usually.
Well,
not if I'm around.
Well, I think that's what's gonna happen. Like, I've been trying not to ignore him or anything, but I haven't been engaging Oscar quite as much.
So I've had more time to try that.
So he hopefully will graduate. So that we each will have a little lap kitty, you know. I think it's gonna happen because Oscar sits at the bottom of his chair and just stares at him.
He'll put a paw up, but then he's also staring at the cords that are coming by, and picking him up sets this back like a week.
Yeah,
I mean, he's at the point now where I can try to pick him up if I can get him up for a little bit. I don't want to be scared, but I want to get used to it. And then put him down, and he took off. As long as I don't chase him right away, and I see him in like a minute or two, he's forgotten.
He forgot all about it.
Forgot all about it. So it's not like it's that. But picking up and holding a kitty, these are my first cats. So, you know, I've never had someone sleep in the bed with you. And
the kitty sleeping in bed. Oh, it's so nice.
No, never had.
Now, Oscar will sleep on my head sometimes. I don't care for that. Like up, not like on the pillow. He'll be on the pillow up there. But most of the time, he's either at the foot of the bed or next to me.
Yeah.
On the other side when you're not in the bed.
Yeah. He won't stay in the bed if I'm in the bed.
No, he's all like, "Where do I go?"
He'll try to cram in a spot for himself at the foot of the bed, and he can't get enough. If you don't make the bed, he won't get into it.
No,
like
I have to make the bed.
I have to pull the comforter over taut, even if I don't make it, to get him to jump up and feel like it's his spot.
Yeah.
So.
And his blanket, he's a funny one. He's but they're really.
Oh, they're They're due for a little pop under the hood too.
They are. Bandit has his doctor appointment this month, and then I think Oscar is the month after.
Yeah.
So he'll go in. I better check the date. I don't know when.
Go and see how it goes.
I think
Bandit's getting older.
Shots, I think. I don't know. Yeah.
Sunrise, sunset. He's in his teens now.
Yeah.
So we got him. He was 3 or 4.
I can't believe we've had him.
And it was 9 years ago. So his mane didn't grow back in the last couple years. He had this huge mane when we got him, like a lion. And It didn't come back.
No, he shedded one time.
He shed one time and it never came
He
back.
has a little mane, you know.
But it used to be like
it was like
yeah.
real.
It was like a cobra.
Yeah,
Like it was
yeah.
that much extra. So
Yeah.
the baby, he's okay.
Well, I think we have a little matter of business to attend to.
We have a
Giveaway! Oh yes, it's a giveaway winner announcement time.
So tell them how they would have entered.
Okay, so in Steven's last Steven Will Try It video, the bubbles.
The bubbles.
The bubbles. He ran a giveaway, and all you had to do was comment below that video to enter. The prize packages behind us. Yes, and it's a collection of products from Steve Will Try It, including a vegetable peeler like that stainless steel one, some of that homemade bubble tea that you make at home, that kit, the clapper. And an SSAM little gift bag there. Oh, yeah. And a $25 Starbucks card. Shoo.
So if you throw everything else out, you still have the Starbucks.
You still
card.
have the Starbucks card. And there it is there.
So we had folks, we asked them to comment below the video. That was the only way you needed to enter. And then I went to take the URL from the video and we go to the YouTube comment picker, which has been Old Faithful. Let me see here. Filter duplicate users. Okay. 43
unique comments.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So here we go. Good luck, everybody.
Ding. Charles Ward 8632.
Charles Ward, congratulations!
I love boba tea, but the smallest size at the shops is 16 ounces, and I don't want that much. Maybe Marc can try making a homemade version. See if we can buy some tapioca online.
Maybe I will. You're right. They only sell the big ones. That's right.
Well, Charles, do get in touch with us. Send us an email. Hit us up on Instant Messenger just so we can get an address.
Yeah. Or shoot me an email, or oh yeah, Instant Messenger too. That works.
Where we can send your prize to you.
Yes, congratulations, and thank you everybody who entered. And keep your eyes out. We'll be having another one soon. Fun. And Charles, really, you're gonna have your own kit here, so you probably can experiment.
Probably.
Yeah, make
There's
any
enough
size you want.
There's an each box for 3, and they're already pre-portioned. You just have to put them all together.
They were good. I do. I did the brown sugar one. I love.
The brown sugar one was surprisingly good.
Yeah,
I wasn't
it
thinking.
was good.
I wasn't thinking too much of it when I tried it, and I was like,
no,
it was good for a treat.
Let's see. Anything else to catch up on? I cannot remember. I'll catch up with you on Mondays with Marc as far as my appointments and everything, how they went. But it went okay. The foot actually feels better. The left leg, I was having a lot of problems with that last week, and it was very painful. Now the foot still has inflammation. It's still swollen, but the pain is so much less.
It hurt you to watch. Like it was just. It hurt you to watch.
It was rough. It was not something that I had experienced that long or that intense before. So anyway, they did all the tests and everything, and they're starting to come in now. Like I'm getting them. I get copies of them. Yeah. So I imagine my doctor will call me on Monday with recommendations or whatever. So
yeah,
we'll see how that happens. But yeah, that was rough, and it's better now. So that's good. And my cuts and my burns and they're all healing up.
I know. It's like
I was a mess last week.
Holy trash disaster. Yeah, but life goes on. It happens. Cuts heal. Appetites can be filled. Speaking of appetites.
And plus we have these to make everything right.
We do.
They're so good, y'all. Oh my gosh.
I'm surprised.
The peanut butter
again,
one.
But you got the peanut butter. I have the
peanut butter one. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Oh.
These have sat a minute. I don't know if they'll give you a cheese pull like they would right now.
No, yeah, they're not. They're cold now. Yeah, there's the egg one. Or they're good. I think that's an egg. I think so.
Can you look at my half-masticated food and tell me what you think it is?
And then if you make them ahead of time, use one, pop them in the microwave. literally just 5 seconds at a time. You just want to warm it up a little bit.
Yeah, because flaky puff pastry is finicky in the microwave.
Yeah.
So you would just to get it warm.
Just to warm it up to get the gooiness going.
Yeah.
So. Well, I guess that's all she wrote for
I
tonight.
believe it is for tonight.
Yeah.
So thank you all for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. Please
Yeah.
subscribe, notification bell, get alerts when we have new videos and go live. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All our contact info is below. Thank you much, and I will catch up with you tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Eastern for a Foodie Beauty Chit Chat, live Chit Chat.
Yeah, what a interesting set of circumstances.
She's taking another break for 2 minutes.
Oh
Probably.
gosh, she's probably back on now.
She's living in her car. I mean, doesn't she have bigger fish to fry? But anyway.
And then I'll see you on Monday for Mondays with Marc for first ever time warp. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So anyway, you have a great rest of the weekend, and we'll see you next time. Okay? Ciao.